that. We want to go live now to Eagle Pass. We have independent journalist Joseph Trimmer. He is on the ground for us. And Joseph, I understand you are being kind of kept way back today, sort of in a parking lot area. Please tell us what's happening there today and what the scene looks like around you.
Yes, so we do have multiple media outlets, and actually the rules have just changed. Earlier today, the media was taken to a parking lot where we were authorized to report from, but that has now changed. Freedom of speech is now being restricted here at Shelby Park. I was told by Texas DPS, a police officer, and the National Guard together that now you must have military escort as the media if you're going to be going into Shelby Park, and that citizens are now officially completely banned from the park, which is not the case yesterday that I reported from inside with no issues.
So Joseph, we have
there's
to
a few
ask
things
you
that you
the
should
obvious,
know.
Sorry, we have to ask you the obvious question, and maybe you were just getting to that. Didn't mean to interrupt, but did they give you a reason as to why?
Yes, the reason is that there's been too many reports from the inside violating this rule. It used to be that you could be a citizen that walks into the park, but people like myself were going in as citizens and then saying, hey, I have a Twitter account, I'm going to start recording. And so that caused them to change the rules to where no citizens are allowed anymore, only the media, and only with one guy, Major Mike Perry.
Okay, so yeah, it sounds like they're taking away your freedom of speech and your ability to report the truth. Carolyn, you and I both been reporters. I mean, chime in. I mean, wouldn't you say that?
Yeah, I mean, that's my question. It's like, what are citizen journalists reporting that the mainstream media isn't? I'm very curious to why you would need a military escort. It seems like either A, they don't want you to see something, or B, maybe trying to protect citizens. Maybe there's something that's about to happen. Things are escalating there. I guess talk about that, Joseph, a little bit in terms of, I mean, we have Texas trying to close the border, and then we have Biden and the Democrats who are fighting to keep the border open. This is a clash that is, I don't know, it's not going to end well, I don't think.
Well, yeah, let me talk about that, because this is actually a really complicated issue and it has multiple layers to this. So at the very ground level, America should know that no illegal aliens are being stopped by the state of Texas. That's all been a dog and pony show, to be completely honest. What happens is they are handed out. So only the Shelby Park area is secure. The rest of the border continues to be operating as normal with collaboration between state officials and CBP. So this entire thing is related to this one park. And so that's the first thing that you should know. The second thing is that even in this park, when people come in, they are handed to CBP after they charge them with trespassing. And so that is true. They are being charged with trespassing. And the whole point of that is that when these people, if they decide to show up for their asylum hearings 4 or 5 years down the road, if they show up, then they'll have a criminal background that will derail the asylum claim. But nobody's being stopped here. That's never actually been true. There are some deterrent factors. Many less people are trying to come here because there's so much attention. The National Guard is here. CBP is not allowed in the park unless the few times that they are allowed. I know of at least 3 times already that CBP has been allowed into this park. And so there's a series of conditions where CBP will go in. So that you guys know, I have a high-ranking source in the National Guard that is giving us really the truth about what's happening here. You should also know that the CBP, a lot of them are Texans too, and many people in the CBP currently are actually conscientious objectors to what's happening here in the state of Texas, here in Shelby Park. They're getting office jobs by the CBP currently.